everyone, I'm Devin, your friendly neighborhood board gamer, and this is Devin Talks Tabletop YouTube channel where the games are made up, what I say doesn't matter, and now I'm out of water. Timestamp. Cheese Knife, Tiny Turbo Cars from Horrible Guild. Horrible Guild is one of my favorite publishers. I think that everything they do is just so unique. I first encountered Horrible Guild with, what was the first one? Alone was pretty early on in the time in which I played stuff with them. Oh man, Alone. What else? Dear goodness, I'm blanking right now. I'm blanking on some of my peeps. How am I blanking right now? Anyways, I mean, they've also got titles. Vendetta. So you've got Vampire the Masquerade Vendetta, which I really, really enjoy as a kind of like area control asymmetric game that really doesn't actually take very much time to play, to be honest. And then they've got, how convenient. They've got all these other titles. Railroad Inc. is probably one of my absolute favorite roll and writes. They've got King's Dilemma, which I've never played but have always been excited about. And then they've recently, on Kickstarter, they've got Queen's Dilemma. King's Dilemma is coming as a solo video game, which I cannot wait for. They've got Tiny Turbo Cars, which I think is really special. They've been absolutely knocking it out of the park with Evergreen and The Great Split. They've just got a lot of content out there, and I appreciate pretty much all of it. So Tiny Turbo Cars is a game that I got to play online with Board Game Co. and Quackalope, and I had a really good time. It is a programming game where you are trying to program your racing, and so you have these awesome, little controllers where you are trying to program what you're doing, and just that process is so much fun that I played it digitally and I had a blast doing it. And I think that there's also an app. I think we played it on our phone apps, which, has a very nice smooth swiping if you're used to using a phone. But these are the controllers that come with the game that have the actions basically in there. And you're just playing that slotting game where you're trying to get your controls set up. And then they've got all of these nice little miniatures here. These little like custom wooden meeples that go along with your cars, and you're going along on these paths, which there's a bunch of different boards, and then I've got some other additional content because I went all in on this in terms of what was available. So all of these different cars with some different asymmetric abilities that they can have, and then the whole point of it is you are trying to, win the game and get to the end from the start point to the end point. And you're trying also to not die because you can die is probably a strong description for what's going on since this is, like a family-friendly racing game. But what you're doing is aggressively racing in what is very much so dangerous surroundings, dangerous environments. And by dangerous, I mean you just don't want to, you're in the bathroom or you're in the kids' playroom. You're in all these areas. I think there's a small gnat in the room right now. And I promised you guys that I was going to stop punching out stuff not over this visibility here. And I haven't kept that promise, and I'm sorry. That's on me, guys. That is on me. So I'm not entirely sure where that's going to go. I've got all these batteries here, which kind of signifies I think this is like the health of your particular, I think it's the health of your particular racer. I'm going to slot all those in there. And then this has got to go someplace. We'll just put it right there for right now. I don't think that these have anything that goes underneath them. Nope, doesn't look like it. Okay. And so got those pieces there. I'm not entirely sure that these fit in there. So, because this is just the base box. So I might have to figure out what I'm going to do in terms of storage for the extra stuff. I really enjoy the track boards, the different environmental stuff that you have to account for. In a game like this, you have to be okay with chaos. You have to be okay with something happening that you're not expecting to. And that's okay. It's the joy of like how ridiculous everything is, and if you are okay with that, then you're going to be okay with playing this and not worrying about the fact that some things are going to be out of your control. Let me see if I think this is. I just moved that sideways. I don't know why. I'll just put that there. So this is the base box. This is the base game. And let me see, it's 2 to 4 players. It plays in about 45 minutes or so. And you've got your racing car. You've got your programmed movements that you're going to be doing. And you have the app if you want to use the app. And then you've got these different tracks that on different sides and different environmental factors depending on what rooms you're going into. And it's very much like you're playing a board game of programming RC cars inside a house, but it's a manic, dirty house that is going to have a lot of craziness. And it's also like one continuous house. It's just one long bungalow that goes from room to room in which you're racing. And there's different obstacles and problems that are going to be happening as you play, but it's just zany. It is such a zany game. And all of these are just little extras that I got on the Kickstarter because I just thought this was a game that my son would enjoy a lot. And so, I've got these got even more racers here. And I'm not going to open up all of these because once again, they're just different, not same iterations of the same exact stuff, but they give you new racers and then they give you some little extra stuff to add on. So for example, I'm just going to do one of these and you've got 3 different racers in that particular one, and then you've got some new tokens that go along with some module rules. If you've done anything from Horrible Guild, you know that in some of their games they like to add in additional, not only asymmetry in the stuff that you bring to it, but also modules and the types of stuff you can add to the game, not just the characters or abilities that you can play, but just the design of it. You can have little modules. Like, for example, words are hard sometimes. For example, the Railroad Inc. expansions, just, you can keep tacking those on and on and on. And apparently I don't know how to open stuff today. You all have been watching this for at least 30 seconds now, wondering if I'm insane. And the answer to that question is almost certainly. Almost certainly I am actually insane, given the massive difficulty that took in order to figure that out. So you've got 2 different extra modules that you can put in that extend your racetrack and make it a little bit different. And those, are nicely got some bifold going on there. Is this gonna go in? Nope. Is it gonna go in on that side? Nope. Guys, I'm struggling today. I am just struggling today. We're gonna take all of it out. We're gonna go back in. We're going to go back in for some more. So we're going to pop it in, pop it out. We're going to put all the boards in. Get in there. And then we're going to put all the tokens in. And the other pieces. There. And then we're going to put the rules in. And again, I refer us back to the previous conversation where I said this is the point where if you're wondering if I'm actually losing it, the answer is yes. The answer is yes, I'm losing it. Because I cannot get these rules in here. This is the content people come for, to be honest. This is the content that they're like, you know what? I'm not getting stupid crap in other videos. It's all just informational usefulness. I'm just going to fold it. I could have done that a while ago, but I'm doing it now. I'm just going to fold it. The reason why I got this game is because I thought my son and I would really enjoy it. I thought he would have a blast. I thought it would be a fun family game. And also, you know what? I was under the impression that Horrible Guild is awesome, and that impression has been truthful for a while now. There's no water in there. I don't even know why I'm trying to drink it, because there's no water, there's no tea. I'm losing it. I'm not going to make it the rest of this week. I'm not going to make it the rest of this week. It's just not going to happen. So, Horrible Guild is awesome. I love their stuff. They're fantastic people, and I wish I was closer to Italy so I could hang out with them in person. That's all I've got. I will play this soon. See ya. Bye. Sure. Yeah. Not even going to have a sign out. Now the water that is there is on the table. I need a table that doesn't squeak. I am losing it. I'm actually losing it. It has been a doozy of a day, of a week, of a month, of a previous month. I got stuff to do. Bye.